Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your beautiful girl and your beautiful host, Princess Tyra Tyra. Welcome to Everything Family. And do you know what I'm so excited about today? The topic concerns you. It concerns me. We are going to be talking about relationship. And definitely, as you can see, I am not alone to talk about it. We have Limitless Greatness on the set today to talk about it. How are you doing, Greatness?
Very well, thank you.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, good to have.
The last time you came to our set was a long time. How are you? How is business? How is everything?
Business is fine. We are doing good.
And
Good to be
your
on your set again.
content creation, what's up?
Yeah, we are doing very well. We are doing very well.
It's
And we are
okay.
working on a video.
Wow.
So-
Wow. And how is family? You know, it's everything family.
Family-
So family is very important to
Yeah,
us.
family is key. Well, very key. Yeah.
It's all right. You're welcome. So, I want you to say hello to my fans. They are actually waiting to hear hello from you. So, shout out to my fans.
All right, beautiful family. This is Limitless Greatness here. I would like to say a big thank you to you guys for your support on this channel. Keep watching Everything Family.
On
I can
period.
tell you there is something cooking.
Definitely.
Something very nice you will love.
Hmm.
You will love it. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep commenting, and keep liking.
Yes.
You will not see a dull moment with this channel.
And that's on period.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm so excited about this topic. I don't know, maybe because it has to do with relationship. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
God help me. Okay, so we have loads of questions to ask, but I will just ask you a few, all right? Just for you to talk to us about your own opinion, and if personally you can actually tell us your own personal experience. I don't know if we are diving into something. I hope you don't
No,
mind.
it's not a problem.
Okay, let's get on to business. Okay, so the number one question I want to ask you, right?
Okay.
Why do you think people today are more willing to share their bodies than their hearts?
That question.
Yeah.
You know, the way the world has grown into now, especially this part of the world, where people don't really care about love that much.
That much?
Yeah, you see, especially this generation we are, the Gen Zs and all of that. People are like, bro, if you're not giving me what I need, get out of here. If you
Whoa.
can't give me the money I want, shift. You know, people have now turned it to, relationship has now turned into a kind of a job.
The business.
Yeah, you know, I had an interview session with someone some time ago. I asked her, what do you expect your partner to give you in a relationship? He said he has to pay me a certain amount of money.
Like
And
it's
then-
a must.
It's a must.
Wow.
And then she mentioned the amount that he ought to pay her that money monthly for her upkeep, for her allowance. And then I asked her, if you were not in a relationship, how would you get that money? She said, then she knows she's not in a relationship now. Then I asked her, is it a job? She said, he can't be dating me for nothing now. So what do you bring to the table? She said,
So are you trying to say that being in a relationship, your partner is not supposed to gift you things or something?
well, of course, but it is not the primary responsibility of your partner, because
Okay.
it shouldn't be like the catchy thing, like from the very onset you're being like, bro, you have to pay me 200k monthly, because I've seen that happening like back to back.
Okay, I think right here we need to actually let our viewers know the particular partners we are talking about here, because when you are married, right, definitely your husband or your wife has one responsibility, but in this particular context, we're actually talking about when you are in a relationship
Like dating.
before getting married. Yeah. So you can go ahead.
Why people consider their body more than, it's because they now feel people use their body to make money. So sometimes they feel like, and it's not, I don't blame them, there is no way, it's the truth, there is no way you will love someone for too long and then you are suffering, you will be comfortable. Because if you love someone too much and then you keep managing, there is no money, there is no funds, you can't make your hair, you can't buy the necessary things you need. As a lady, you need some certain things. At this current time, you can't hold for too long. And if that girl holds for too long, sometimes a friend of hers will flaunt maybe her hair, her new, phone. Something will just pop up on her face, and then she
you
feels
could,
like
and in this era of Gen Zs,
the girl will say, no, 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 my guy is not doing well. He has to start spending money on me. Because when you start seeing flashy things from your girlfriends and other guys also keep approaching her, so she'll feel like she deserves more.
This thing you just said just made me remember something I watched on social media. A particular girl was being asked. She said, instead of me to give this guy my body for free, right? It's better I sell it out and I am being paid. What's
You don't
that?
really blame them, because sometimes these girls don't have any other means of getting money. You see?
And they think relationship is...
And they feel relationship is the only escape route.
Okay, so what are you trying to say? Is it that it's good for the bodies to be sold out, or the heart?
The truth is that whether we think it is good or not, we cannot actually stop it. Because it can be good for me, it can be bad for someone else. Because we don't know why someone ventured into that. It could be that someone has loved her boyfriend for a long time, and then she feels,
sometimes some of these boyfriends and girlfriends takes their partner for granted.
Yeah. So they
understand.
feel, instead of that, let me just monetize it.
Because we have some girls. Yeah, I'm not a feminist though, but I want to say this. Some girls naturally are not people that are actually demanding relationships, right? Yeah. And sometimes maybe they find themselves in a relationship where their partner doesn't really care, because since she doesn't ask, they feel relaxed, and sometimes things get spoiled. So I think in a relationship, right, it's supposed to be aside growth, definitely the both parties should be helpful.
Yeah.
Either ways, idea-wise, financially, support.
One thing that makes it get to that extent is majorly when that girl or the guy in particular has nothing doing. Because if a girl has something that gives her money, she wouldn't want to sell her body for money.
Okay, now, do you think that a guy that is not doing anything, you don't have a thing you are doing right now, are you supposed to be in a relationship?
You are not. You have no relationship with relationship.
So because a guy is not okay. So greatness, if you are not doing anything, you don't have... Wow.
As a guy, let me tell you outright, as a guy, if you do not have something doing that fetches you money, you have no business relationship. Because first of all, you want to suffer yourself and suffer someone else's child. Focus on grooming yourself, growing yourself. When you have, you have grown to a certain level, before you can start thinking of getting into a relationship.
But can you actually date a girl that has nothing doing at the moment?
Well, it depends. If I see someone who has nothing doing, but it's willing to do something, I can.
It's dicey, man. It's dicey.
The world is becoming global. Why would you be idle?
It's dicey. What do you think causes the shift from intentional relationship to casual situationship?
I'll just be direct with this one now.
Okay.
One of the major thing that causes that is lack of communication. Lack of communication, lack of trust, and maybe lack of provision. When someone do not trust you, maybe you have wronged your partner over and over and over. If the trust the person has for you will be reduced. That in that manner, the person starts thinking, bro, I don't have to take this person serious anymore. So it now starts reducing drastically into being a situationship.
Wow.
And then there won't be much communication as it used to be. That way it starts becoming a situationship. When you ask that girl, for example, are you dating? She'll be like, it's complicated.
Whoa, that's why we hear about complicated relationship.
That's why we hear it's complicated, because that trust, communication, and commitment has reached.
And you know that it's bad to give an energy, but yet you don't receive any.
Exactly. It's very painful. So I guess that's why.
Have you ever found yourself in something that felt like love but lacked commitment?
Well, on my own end, for me, I've been in such situations, but I think when I felt it was love, yeah, true, but I got to find out in the process that it was actually not love. It was just fun. Maybe she just wanted to have fun and then get some stuff.
And when you were
money,
trying to invest your feelings and
then
emotions,
when
and someone
I
is
knew
there.
that she was not reciprocating the same stuff, so I I'm a very, when it comes to relationship, I'm not this kind of person that I'm always, bro, I want to be sure that this thing I'm doing
Is worth it.
is worth it. If it's not worth my time, I let it go.
You don't want stress.
I don't want stress. So that's it.
Okay, to our next question. How do we bring back value to commitment in a time when it seems rare? How do we bring value to commitment? Sometimes, seriously, or more commitment may be choice, right? It's not easy. It's not easy, I must say, either male or female. It's not easy to be committed to someone. It takes
a whole lot.
Principle.
Yeah.
It takes a whole lot. So how?
First of all, to bring back value and commitment, right?
Yeah.
To bring back commitment, we need communication, because you need to communicate properly to bring commitment. You have to communicate with your partner. Okay, babe, we've not been in much commitment as we used to be. Let's communicate. How do we fix this? So now, the guy will bring his opinion, the lady brings her opinion. This is the reason why they've not been in constant communication and commitment. So they resolve it, talk it out. That way the value that was there before comes back. You see, because if these things are not well spoken of, because there are some cases where maybe the girl may want to talk about situation and the guy will be like, let it go. If you don't communicate about that situation, the value will not come back.
I think the problem and challenges we are all facing right now is because some of us actually venture into a relationship not for the intention of getting married. Some of us enter into a relationship for the thought of fun. But I think if we start having these thoughts, because okay, if I like this person, I think I should do everything within my reach, at least within my capacity, to know that this thing works. Because, for example, if you value, like the mic you're holding, right? If you value it, you keep it, you do everything possible for you to make sure it's available and it's good, right? So if you value your partner, if you value a relationship and you want it to go to the next level, I think you should guide it jealously. I think that should be what
you should guard it with everything you have. You should put in your strength, your money, your passion.
That money part, sometimes we don't understand. And now, do you know that this money part aspect is not supposed to be basically from the men alone?
Yeah. There is no relationship without money. Be from the girl, from the guy. Relationship, there's no way we can hide that part of relationship.
Money is important.
Money is important and must be prioritized.
Wow.
Do you understand? So to get that value, because having someone you call your partner, you have to add that value. Now, the way you see that person, the respect you attach to that person, sometimes in front of your friends, things like that. If you don't respect someone, you don't value that person. So you respect that person, you invest in that person. That way the value
investment
comes back.
Yeah. For example, you have a partner, let's say a girl, that actually has an ambition. You could see that this particular person is purpose driven, but the funds is not there, and you as the partner you have, because you know that when you invest, at the end of the day it's yield increase for the both of you. But at the end of the day, some people feel like, why do men feel that so long as I'm not married to her, I can't invest in her, because I don't know if I'll get married to this girl, and once I'm not married and I don't go invest for another man property. Why do you men feel that?
That thing, it's a thing of the mindset. People see that as an investment. I don't think it's an investment. Spending on a lady is not an investment. Point of correction, is not an investment. It is an appreciation of your partner.
Appreciation.
Yes. So if anything you spend on a girl, it should be that it's something that comes from your heart, because the person deserves it at that moment. Don't take it as an investment. So I think that's what
Thank you so much. I actually learned a lot. He said relationship is actually not an investment.
It's not an investment.
It's I think relationship should be a two-way thing.
It's a two-way thing. That should be reciprocated.
Yes, it should be reciprocated. It's bad when you receive 100% energy from the male, and from the female you're receiving a zero energy,
Yeah.
or you get 100 energy from the female and you're receiving a nothing energy from the man. I think it's high time we understand that we need to be together. If you know you are not ready for a relationship, I think you should
Quit.
just rest.
Rest.
And if you know you are ready for it, you don't need to just venture into it for just
For
fun alone.
fun.
Because
You
at the
have
end
to
of the
build on
day, you are
yourself
because
first.
at the end of the day, you might be hurting someone else's feeling without you knowing, and I think it won't end well.
Yeah.
So, my viewers, we've actually heard everything, and I would love you to drop your comments on the comment section, what you think, what were your experience, or what are your experiences currently. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. Thank you, Limitless Greatness,
Thank
for
you so
coming to
much.
this. We love you so much. Bye.
Bye.